Hi everyone, welcome back. Mari Diva for a Lifetime. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. And today I'm coming to you with a full set of using Enailcouture. I love his products. He's definitely stepped up his game as far as shipping goes. Now shipping takes about 5 days, is exactly where it needs to be, and I'm super happy because his products are definitely well worth it. So today I'm going to use his entire line. I have the nail prep, I have the primer, I have the extended gel that we're going to be using today. And I'm going to be using the beige coffins. I love that it has that C curve to these. I love it. They look really nice. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do a full set. I'm gonna do my full non-dominant hand on camera. And yeah, so let's get to it. First, I'm going to prep my nails, which I haven't done. Go around my cuticle, kind of clean it up a little bit. So a quick disclaimer, I'm not no beauty, no nail guru or any nail tech. I'm just a diva on a budget that I really do enjoy doing my nails at home, and I just like to share. And if you divas can get any ideas or you're questioning about doing it, just do it. Have to go in and edge the inside of each nail. You can definitely use a hand file. If you have an electric one, takes it to a whole different level because it is super fast. You just want to make sure that you definitely get the insides and up to your nail bed, because otherwise it's going to leave pockets, and we don't want that. We want the nail to adhere as much as possible. So I like to go in, I sand it really quickly. Once again, make sure that the edges are very nice and sanded. And we'll do this for all the nails. And this particular bit came in the one with my nail electric file, and it works really well. This is the first time me using his colored nails. I have always used the clear ones, so I'm excited. These have a really nice C curve, which I love, and I find that to be very fitting for my type of nails that I have. Try to keep them also in line so you don't mess up by the number, because That can be very, very, very tricky. But with the electric file, it's done so fast. The thumb is always very tricky, so make sure you go around the cuticle, the middle, but definitely the side walls. We use our thumbs the most, believe it or not. So it's one of the nails that need to adhere, probably one of the most. So just don't forget those side walls. And yeah, so it's done. It's super fast and easy to do. So I like to also go in with the primer. I'm gonna go in and see if there's any extra dust. Kind of just take that out. I'm most likely going to do foils as a design, but that's going to be a different video because I don't want to make this too long. So I go in with the primer, and you kind of just want to go over exactly what you just edged, and the primer just gives it just a second layer of making sure that the nail is going to be able to bond to your nail. It's an extra step, but it's so worth it, just to make sure. And again, you use the primer. Make sure to go from wall to wall. And once it starts tugging, then you know you're good. Once it starts tugging, that means it has a hold of the gel nail, which is nice. Okay. So we're gonna so I have here the nail cutters. Once I put them on, I'll see if I have to cut them down. So we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna go in with the nail prep. And you just go through it. Gonna go in with the nail prep. So this helps to take out any oils or residue that you have in your nails. One thing that I have learned, that do one hand at a time with the nail prep, because by the time you get to the other hand, depending on how long you take, you probably have oils or something build up, and it will not let the nail adhere as well. So take your time, do one hand at a time. I'm going to show you guys my non-dominant hand, because that to me was always the the hardest at the beginning. Going to do one coat of the base gel lightly to each of my fingernails, and then I'm going to cure it for about 30 seconds. And this is going to help the actual gel adhere really nice, to the nail. Okay, then we're going to go in for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds, and we used the base gel. Now we're going to get ready to apply the nail. Give it a good shake. Now, one thing is, make sure you keep it away from the actual lamp, because then if not, it will cure it, and we don't want that. So we want to keep it far away, so I keep it on the opposite side. And then what I like to do one swipe. And this is all try and error, guys. Oh my god, this gel smells so good. It smells like candy. It really does. All right, so I like to go in with one swipe. Make sure you press down firmly to take out all the bubbles. We want no bubbles. We freeze it for about 10 seconds or so. Very nice. Now, whatever glue is left over, I like to use 90 and above alcohol. I know some like to use it, some don't. I like to lightly go around the cuticle, and it will literally take off anything behind. And to me, I really do like it. Now you don't want to go in heavy with it, but it's just enough to kind of really loosen up, you know, whatever extra is there. But I will go in and fix the edges in a little bit. So that feels really good, and there is no bubbles, which is nice. So here we go. Once again, I like to go in. I like to give it one good wipe, and then whatever is left. I also like to do like the whole, like if I was just painting it. I know some people like to dabble it at the bottom. I just like for it to have, and then I'll, you know, deposit some at the bottom, and then start at the cuticle and push down, and that should give it a complete coverage. And this gel smells like bubblegum. Wow, that's nice. Okay, we have a little that is creeping out. A little bit of glue, which is no big deal. Make sure, you know, the alcohol is not like super dripping, but just enough to kind of like just break up. And it literally just comes out so fast. Yep, beautiful. No bubbles, no nothing. Look how nice that looks. Beautiful. Okay. And as you guys can see, this is my non-dominant hand. So I find that if you can do anything to your non-dominant hand, then your dominant hand should be a breeze. Once again, make sure, yep, give it a nice press firmly down. Give it about 10 seconds so it can cure in place. No lifting, no bubbles. These nails usually last me definitely 2 weeks, 3 weeks if I'm being lazy, but I am too much of a diva. I like to change my length and my shape, and that's just me. So the most that they will last on me is 2 weeks, and I have to literally melt them off. I actually ordered, he has now a new product that melts the gel nail off. So I'm kind of excited to see how that works, and I'll film that as well. Look, no bubbles. It's really nice. Make sure you go in, give it a good coat. I find it easier to go in and coat the nail and start from like top to bottom, and then at the end deposit whatever's left. Start at the cuticle and then push down, and then you freeze in place. How beautiful that looks, guys. Look, absolutely gorgeous. No bubbles. That's a little too much. Let me go in and take it out. But you definitely want to go from one end to the other, and then just kind of like paint it downwards. And then I always go back in with the thumbnail, because it's one of, it's one of our biggest nails, so we gotta make sure that we have enough product so we have no air bubbles. So we start at the cuticle, we push it down. Now if you have no bubbles, it's definitely gonna guarantee at least 2 weeks, which is really, really nice. It's super easy also to switch the color. I like to switch my color at least once a week. Maybe I will also share with you guys the same set next week once I change the color, so you guys can see how I do it. So I'm gonna go in and cure it for a whole minute. Okay, so this is what the nails look like. Look how beautiful. Not one bubble. I absolutely love it. Now I'm gonna go in with my electric drill, and I'm just going to file away any extra glue that may be left around the cuticle. I love to have a nice clean cuticle. That's just my preference. That's how they look once you go around the cuticle. This one feels like it has a little bit extra. I like to go, when I can't get all the stuff that I want out, then I will go in with the big boys. Okay. Okay, so then, then I like to go in and just file that nail just so the nail polish or the foil, whatever it is that I am going to use, adheres. I wish I can leave them this long, but I can't. Between grandma duties, mommy duties, I can't. I'm gonna cut them down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Enailcouture cutting. So I like to, how can I say? I like to do it away. So look and kind of just eyeball it. Yep. I think I might go a little shorter, just a little bit on this one too. This one, maybe this one, just a tad. Remember, go little by little, because you can always cut, but you can never add back on. So that's always, you know, one of my biggest fear. Oh no, if you cut, you know, too little or whatever the case may be. So I like to go in with a little alcohol, clean up the nail, make sure we get all the dust out, so we have it ready for paint. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go do this side off camera, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in and do the last file to get them in shape. They do, you know, shape up very nicely. I like to always give them a pinch because I like that C curve. Yep. 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 This one needs to be cut down a little bit. Go in with alcohol at the end to just clean them up. That's when you know if you overdid it with the filing, because you will be like, ow, there's the alcohol, but no ows yet, so that's a good thing. So yeah, so these are the nails. Hold on. So these are the nails. I absolutely love how they came out. I'm actually going to, so these are the nails. I absolutely love the way they came out. I'm gonna go ahead and design them. That will be in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll help you as much as I can. Don't be afraid to get in and do your own nails, because it is so worth it. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.